Okay, good morning again, everyone. This is Nick Petro at the National Weather Service in Raleigh with your Monday morning weekly briefing for Central North Carolina. The briefing here covers February 26th today, basically, through Sunday, the 4th of March. So jumping right into the weather briefing, let me first put on here live radar. And what we've got here is a weather system moving through that's bringing some really light rain. So this is current, and you can see the rain extends all the way back into the western Piedmont and upstate of South Carolina. And if we were, this is just KRAX radar. So if we had a regional radar, you'd see it extends a little bit further back west than what we're showing here. So, but the good news is what we're seeing here on radar right now is mostly light. So aside from wet roads, obviously, which is a hazard in itself, right now the thinking is not really expecting any major issues, not really expecting any flooding issues. Like I said, good news is the precipitation amounts are fortunately light enough. So to light enough for that is to not cause any major problems. All right. So what about the rest of the week? So I thought I'd just start off by showing some model data, and what I'm showing here is the so-called rather the global forecast system, the American model, and you can see what I'm showing here is simulated radar. That's the shaded the colors, the background colors, where the rain would be basically is what we're showing here, and the contoured images. That's mean sea level pressure. So looking for fronts and high pressure and low pressure. That's current right now. And I know the timestamp here down at the lower right is in Zulu time, so I'll convert that here on the fly and step you through it. But basically, what the takeaway from this is, as I go through into this evening, this would be about 10 p.m. this evening. You can see by 10 p.m. this evening, the rain that's over us right now will be exiting. Look at the big circle over the Ohio Valley. That's an area of high pressure that will be moving in behind this system. So anyway, let me back up. I'm backing up right now. This is 7 p.m. So you can clearly see off and on light rain will continue right through the rest of this afternoon into this evening hour. This is 10 p.m. It should be gone from central North Carolina, and then gone from the entire state by overnight tonight. So let me just fast forward here. This is about midday Tuesday, and you can see no precipitation anywhere in the eastern U.S. thanks to high pressure sitting right over us. That's a big, large area of high pressure. If I could draw on here right quick here, it would look like that, a big H for high pressure. So that's good news. So anyway, that is midday tomorrow as we head through tomorrow evening. Again, high pressure staying right over us. Let's jump ahead to Wednesday morning. Let's say this is roughly the Wednesday morning commute time. That high pressure is going to be moving off the Carolina coast out into the Atlantic. And you can see the green there approaching from the west. That's essentially some light rain approaching from the west as warm air tries to ride up over the cooler air that's in place and a warm front to our south. You'll see that by basically this is midday Wednesday, we'll have some very light rain moving up from the south associated with a warming, apologize for that, some warming aloft and or in the low levels, I should say, to aloft. And certainly, so we could see Wednesday turning a little bit on the damp side, certainly not a rain out. That's Wednesday evening. And then as we head into, bear with me here for just a second here while I get back on the right screen. As we head into early morning, let's say the commute Thursday morning, and you can see quite a bit of rain suggested in this model over us as the warm front intensifies and moves north. And so early Thursday morning into the morning hours, rest of the morning hours Thursday, even into the afternoon hours could be quite wet. So watch out for that. Here is Thursday afternoon. Again, some more rain affecting us, and then finally, as the low pressure system begins to depart, and there's two lows. There's one here, and there's one here, and then there's sort of like a frontal feature in here, and perhaps another frontal feature kind of back in here. As those systems move through, let me clear the screen here. As those systems move through, this is late day Thursday. Perhaps there might be, you can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm or two as that cold front moves through. But this is Thursday evening, and finally all of that rain should be exiting. So the takeaway here is Wednesday evening through basically the morning hours into the afternoon on Thursday will be our best chance for some rain. Perhaps some of it may be moderate at times. This is Friday morning commute, and you can see the weather system is well to our east, and we're drying out. You'll notice a few. This blue indicates some light snow shower activity over the mountains. The westward, upward, upwind side of the mountains here could see a few snow showers. But I'll point out here, look how close these lines are packed to each other. That represents what we call a very tight pressure gradient. And when these sorts of things set up, that tells us it's going to be pretty windy. So breezy to windy at times during the day Friday. So this is Friday afternoon, and again, look how close those blue lines are to each other, right over central North Carolina. So again, look for a breezy day, if not windy at times on Friday. Let me run you through up until midday Saturday. This is midday Saturday, and the next area of high pressure will be coming in from the west. And again, you can see all of the precipitation is further to our east, so that's good news. And the bottom line here is that the weekend should be dry. Perhaps with wind, I will say though, with wind out of the north, these lines tell us the wind is going to be from the north. Anytime the wind is from the north, the air mass cools. So look for temperatures to go to dip below normal as we head into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll fast forward here to Sunday, and good news is high pressure. Again, a little bit on the cooler side. So anyway, that's a quick rundown of the weather pattern. Here's another way of looking at it, although I'll skip this because I pretty much just went through all of that. In terms of severe thunderstorm potential for the next couple of days, nothing here in terms of severe storm potential for today, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Again, I couldn't rule out a rumble of thunder with the later in the afternoon on Thursday with that cold front moving through. When we look at the total amount of rainfall, you can see for the rest of today, we're looking at maybe at most a quarter, perhaps to maybe a half inch. I think would be very generous for some spots, particularly to our south and east, as locations that have a better chance to see that upwards of a half-inch rainfall. Bottom line, it's going to be pretty light in terms of precipitation amount today. Dry on Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll see that light rain moving back, gradually moving back in during the day Wednesday. So you could see their precipitation amounts for Wednesday are, again, pretty light. You'll notice the Thursday and Friday time frame shows a little swath of blue, which represents a half to 3/4 of an inch of rain. And again, you'll see, as I pointed out, that weather system is going to be slow to move through. So look for perhaps maybe a little bit of a prolonged opportunity for rain as we head through late Wednesday night into the morning and even into the early afternoon on Thursday. I will point out, although this is a 2-day rainfall amount, most of Friday should be dry. So again, as you're looking at the amounts in the lower left there for Thursday and Friday, most of that will fall on Thursday. All right, and then finally Saturday and Sunday for the weekend look to be dry. So here in central North Carolina, when you add up 7 days worth of rainfall, we're looking at maybe 3/4 to an inch and a half of rain across most of central North Carolina by the time we get to the end of the week, the end of the weekend here in central North Carolina. So some rain, but not excessive amounts, nothing that we probably can't handle. So anyway, looking further ahead the next week, as I pointed out earlier, we'll have some northerly winds and high pressure building in, which will bring cooler air mass for late in the weekend, and looks like that chance for some below normal temperatures will stick around into next week. In terms of precipitation amounts, odds do not favor above, below, or near normal. There's no favor in the odds of which way it'll go, so look for perhaps maybe near normal precipitation. All right, wrapping it all up, today's light rain will be winding down this evening. Then it will be dry and seasonable on Tuesday. For midweek, we're looking at things clouding up and perhaps turning wet by late Wednesday, especially Thursday. I think Wednesday night into Thursday morning into Thursday afternoon will probably be our best chance for rain and heaviest amounts during that time. Again, a couple thunderstorms around on Thursday ahead of the next cold front can't be ruled out. And then look for clearing skies and turning windy on Friday as that weather system moves out and high pressure begins to build in. And then we're looking at dry and cooler than normal over the weekend. So that's the way we're shaping up. Again, watch out for those windy conditions there on Friday. All right, so that summarizes this week. Just again, another reminder that the next week, March 4th through 10th, is North Carolina's Severe Weather Preparedness Week. And don't forget that the statewide tornado drill is scheduled for Wednesday, March 7th at 9:30 in the morning. We do have a sort of an alternate day. If there happens to be severe weather expected on Wednesday, March 7th, then we will postpone that tornado drill till Friday. I took a kind of a peek ahead, and it looks like we'll probably be able to have that tornado drill on Wednesday. So anyway, it doesn't look like we'll need that backup day, but just in case, we have that set for Friday. Anyway, more information is available at the website you see listed there. Again, I want to urge everyone to help us raise awareness about severe weather and preparedness here in North Carolina. We are approaching the severe weather season and certainly want to make sure everybody's prepared. Now's the time to get ready for severe weather. Don't wait until it's coming upon us. You want to take the time when the weather's good to get ready and learn how to prepare. Also, please do participate in the statewide tornado drill. All schools will be participating, but we also encourage businesses, other government agencies, and just even residents of the state to take some time on Wednesday to practice what they would do if a tornado warning is issued for your area. Again, all sorts of good information is available there at the website. There's information about the drill, how that's going to work, how you can receive it. There are graphics that you can share on your social media site to help us spread the word about severe weather preparedness. Again, we do appreciate your assistance with that. So with that, I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. And that's the briefing for Central North Carolina for this